Hi creatives, Dimma here. How you all doing? I hope you all are doing just great. On today's tutorial, I'll be sharing with you how I made this beautiful sleeve that you can see on the screen. It's basically the sleeve that I'm going to treat on this tutorial. On my next, I am going to show you how I made the bodies of this very beautiful dress. Okay, if you want to know how I made the skirt part, it's actually on this channel. I can still link it up in the description box so that you can have a look at it. But in this very tutorial, I'm going to share with you how I made this beautiful bell sleeve, cut together bell sleeve that you can see on the screen. The fullness is mainly towards the hem of the sleeve. This is so beautiful, just as you can see on the screen. I'll teach you how you can make this beautiful sleeve, how you can make it smaller or wider, or anyhow you just want it. If this sounds like what you want to know, then come with me as I show you every bit of it. Here I have my basic pattern. Okay, this is a basic sleeve pattern. I will call it my master pattern, right? And I made it with the back cap. Okay, the drafting of the sleeve is made with the back cap, meaning when you cut it out, you can trim down the front side. You would then trim down the front side before fixing it to the sleeve. I hope you understand what I mean. This basic sleeve is made with the back draft, the back sleeve draft. Okay, so right here I am just going to trace it out and then cut out. I just made it longer. I will be making it longer by about 2 inches to 2.5 inches, just as you can see at the hem of the sleeve. I hope you understand what I mean. So here I'm just using my marker to trace around the sleeve, then I will use my scissors to cut it out. If you don't know how to make a basic sleeve, I'll be linking it up in the description box so that you can have a look at it, how it is made from scratch. This is just made longer by about 2 inches, so I'm drafting it to the hem and I have cut it out, and this is what I have. Here is where I will be, making my sleeve wide from. There is a horizontal line there. I had to make it darker so that you can see the line. I had to just, tone this camera down. I had to make it dark so that you can see the line. I don't know why it wasn't showing in the normal video, so that is why I made it darker. Now I just divided this part of the sleeve by 3 equal parts. It gave me 6, and I just divided it into 3 equal parts, which means each compartment here is 2 inches. I hope you understand. Now you have to draw that horizontal line where I'm drawing this vertical line from. I just numbered it 1, 2, 3. Okay, you have to draw that horizontal line from where you want the fullness of the sleeve to start. And mine started about 18 inches length of the sleeve. Okay, where I drew that horizontal line is 18 inches from the cap of the sleeve. Here I'm just cleaning out any rough line that I do not need. Okay, this is the original length of the sleeve. I'm just covering it up with zippers so that the needed part is just what we will have on this pattern. Having done that, I'm slashing and spreading. Now this is how to cut together a bell sleeve. Now I will also slash open the slash lines that I drew earlier. Okay, the slash lines that I used to demarcate the division of this lower part of the sleeve. Okay, I say where this fullness started is at length 18. You can make yours to start at length 19 or wherever you please. Okay, now this is the sleeve. The fabric that I'll be using to cut the sleeve is a poly fabric, a flowered poly fabric. Watch what I'm going to do. This is just it. I have to spread it just as shown. Note that you can make the sleeve to be longer if you want it to be longer. I didn't have the luxury of fabric anymore. If not, I would have made it longer actually, but it's just 2 inches longer than the regular length of the sleeve, and I spread it just as you can see. Okay, from that yeah, this is just where the I had to trim down the length. That is what I just did there, because the sleeve is even longer than what I have. I mean, the sleeve is longer than the fabric that I have. I had to just trim it down. But please, if you have enough fabric, don't bother trimming it down. Leave it at that 2 inches excess. I trimmed out about 3/4 inch or thereabouts. Okay, I just trimmed it down because the fabric I have is not up to the length. So now this is what I have. I had to spread it equally. You can spread it by half inch or 3/4 or 1 inch if you want it to be quite wide. It depends on how full you want it to appear. Okay, but that's my own. I spread it by about half inch each. Okay, here is 1 inch, here is 1 inch. Okay, and then for those little spread in between is about half inch. Spread your own like so, and also pin it down so that it doesn't move. Beautiful. So this is what I have, and I'm going ahead to cut it out. Now this is how easy the drafting of the sleeve is. Note that I said you can make it longer, you can make it wider by spreading it more than I did. Okay, you can make yours wider by spreading it more than I did. Okay, you can also make it smaller if that is what you prefer. You can make the spread to be, not as full as this. You can make it to be fuller than this. You can still take just exactly the way I spread mine. Now I just notched the necessary places. Okay, I'm just drafting the front part of the sleeve, right? So that when I trim it off, I can use it to trim down the front part of the sleeve. I hope you understand. I drafted this with the back sleeve. And after cutting it out, this is what I have. Now I'll go ahead and use this crinoline. I didn't know it wasn't showing here. What I have here is crinoline, 1-inch crinoline, and that is what I'll be using for the hem of the sleeve. Note that you can use something like maybe cloth gum that is slightly thick, not too thick though. You can use it if you are using lining on this. Okay, that means the cloth gum will be on the lining. Okay, the cloth gum will be on the lining, then you use the lining to turn the sleeve. So here I've already stitched down this. I'm just showing you how I covered the tip of the crinoline. Here I just used the a piece of the fabric to cover the tip of that crinoline. I hope you understand. So that is what I did there. I've covered it, and this is how I am turning it over. I've stitched it down, and then I will turn it like so. Watch how I covered the tip of the crinoline so that the rough parts will not be exposed. Now I'm going to stitch it down, then I will show you what I have. This is what I have after stitching it down. Note that you can structure the tip of your lining and turn it over with lining if you prefer to use a lining. Now I'm going to close this part of the sleeve and fix it to the bodice of the dress. Now this is what I have after fixing it to the bodice of the dress, and here I am admiring the clothes. I even pinned some lace trimmings on the upper parts of the front side. I've not fixed my zipper there, as you can see. Now these are the lace trimmings that I pinned down. I've not even tacked it down. I just had to wear it for you to see exactly what this looks like, because sometimes when it's on the mannequin you don't really see how it is. You can see how beautiful the sleeve turned out, and I hope you'll be trying this out. Try it out and let me know what your outcome is. Okay, try it out and let me know what your outcome is. This is my beautiful outcome, and on my next tutorial I'll be sharing with you how I made this bodice, the bodice of this dress, except you're not interested in it though, but then I had in mind to share it after now. Then the skirt part, I have a tutorial that will just guide you on how I made the skirt part. I can also link it up in the description box so that you have it handy and then look at it. So this is my beautiful, beautiful sleeve, and I hope you like it. Thanks guys for always stopping by. Thanks for my old and new subscribers, and I love you all. I'll see you all in my next one. Bye.